Today is a beautiful day and we're gonna go ahead and make a meal prep. Are you ready? So let's go. Okay, so if you watch my previous meal prep videos, you know that I usually like to start by cutting all my citruses, and yeah, this lemon here looks kind of funny. Anyway, so I start by cutting up all my lemons and limes and then the oranges as well. So I cut it all up and then I use my little juicer, or sometimes I use this handy little tool when I don't want to wash the juicing machine. So I just juice it all up, bottle it all up, and it's ready to go for my next few meals. It's usually good for like a week. And yeah, I use lemon and lime juice in all kinds of sauces and tea and all of that goodness. And oranges, I really like to, yeah, okay, I had to smell it because it really smells good. It smells good and it's really juicy, these oranges. So anyway, I had all kinds of oranges left over. So I used the same tool to juice it all up, and then I just strain it and put it in the bottles. And here you go. Cheers. It was delicious. Of course, I like to drink a little bit, but most of the time I either give it to my kids a little bit, or I actually like to use it in my like salads for dressings. It's so delicious. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to cut these watermelons because it's summer season, so it's the season of watermelons is officially here. And I had this watermelon that I just got, and it was okay. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. It was okay. I can eat it. It's fine. It was sweet. It wasn't like soft like cotton, but it, you know, it was crunchy. So it's not bad, even though it had that weird little spot on it. I don't know how I missed it, but anyway. So I had these two huge watermelons that I chopped up and I just store it in my fridge. And I also have all these melons, these other melons. I think these are called Tuscan melons. And then I have this other little melon. So whatever the melons, I just chopped them all up and I stored it in my fridge, and I was just enjoying and eating them, snacking on them, or having breakfast, or my kids ate them too. So yeah, we love melons. And these, by the way, these Tuscan melons, so freaking so good, so delicious, so juicy and so sweet. Ooh, I loved it. I think I bought it at Costco, so I gotta go get again a few more. It's so good. Okay, so all the melons are cut. Moving on to the next thing, which is, yes, all this, it's a mountain of carrots. So I did all kinds of things with these carrots. I shredded them, as you can see, and I'm gonna be using them on different kind of recipes. I'm gonna have different kinds of cuts and shreds, and you know, different shapes and sizes of these carrots, because we can make them into anything and everything you want. Because why not? Because it's fun and it's good to have this on hand. Okay, so here comes a fail, guys. Now, I've seen this tool being advertised on internet like crazy. Yeah, it just doesn't work. I wasted my money. I think I have to return it because it just doesn't work. So this is what actually works. This is my tool that has been working for years already, and it never fails, you know. I just use it to shred my carrots and it's fine. Okay, so I prepped all my carrots, and now moving on to the cabbage. So the same thing, I'm just gonna chop it up and store it in my container for whenever I want a salad, or in case I make a soup for my family, or whatever, I make wraps and things like that with cabbage. So it's nice to have it ready to go. So now I like to cut also some bell peppers. And you know, these things, they last in the fridge for a few days without being like, you know, without becoming mushy or disgusting or slimy or anything like this. At least a week they last in the fridge. So I really like to have that on hand, and you know, it just makes my life so much easier. Now, of course, I have to cut a couple of my jalapenos that left over. And so this is what I do. I kind of like quarter them, and yeah, I have to use a bigger knife here. Here we go. It's like a 2-knife operation. And I have these tiny little containers for my jalapeno. Okay, moving on to the next one. The next one is broccoli. Here's what I'm gonna do with my broccoli. First of all, I have to like make sure they all look good, and then I just kind of like wash them and chop them up a little bit. and I'll show you what we're gonna do next. And all those little bits and pieces of carrots that you see there that I'm planning to food process. And of course I have to peel my garlic, and as you can see, I like to pre-soak it for a few minutes because it's so much easier to peel it like that if it's soaked. It's just like really simple and easy, and things just slide out. That's what I like to do. And garlic also keeps in the fridge for, you know, at least a couple of weeks without turning into anything, without turning into any science project. So yeah, I'd like to store it because I like to add it to my salad dressings. So the next thing here, as you can see, this is what I did with my broccoli. I simply put it in the food processor. The same thing with my carrots, I put it in the food processor, and this is what I have. It's like really finely shredded, finely minced, I guess. And I just keep it all in these glass containers. I keep it in the fridge for my other meals, so make sure to stay tuned because I'm gonna show you soon. I mean, in the next video, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with those. And yeah, this is why I like, by the way, this is why I like my meal preps, because I don't have to really wash anything. As you can see, I didn't even rinse my food processor container. I just added my walnuts there with some spices. I used cumin, coriander, I used some lemon juice. And once again, I'm gonna go ahead and just process it real quick. And when you process in a food processor, you have to kind of scrape it down the walls, as you can see, and just keep on doing it until it's nice and shredded. And this is my walnut meat. I really like to have this once in a while on hand in my fridge. Like I said, it lasts a long time. Well, it lasts at least a week in my fridge. And I use it in different things. I can just easily just sprinkle on my salad, and it gives this little extra yumminess, extra nutrition, and it just keeps me like comfortable, you know. When I eat something, I feel good and more satiated, I guess. So yeah, that's my walnut meat, all done, all ready. I know, it's summer right now. What am I doing with this still here? It's been sitting here all winter, all fall, and it's still here, and I think it's still good. So let's take a look. Let's open it up. It doesn't look like it's bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead, cut this, clean it, peel it, and I'm gonna prepare it for my next meals. So definitely stay tuned because I'm gonna show you what I'm planning to do with this delicious fruit. Did you know that pumpkins are fruits? Yep, they are fruits, and you can eat them raw. Okay, so here is what it looks like. It still smells beautiful, looks good. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of, well, this side doesn't even have any seeds, so I don't even have anything to scrape. This one is empty too, so it's fine. So I'm just gonna like pre-chop it into smaller pieces like that, and then I'm going to peel it. I'm gonna use a different knife, and I'm going to use this bucket so I can get rid of the peels. Now be careful, don't hurt yourself if you cut in like this. I've been doing this all my life, so I'm used to it. I think I've been peeling potatoes since I was 7 years old. Knife and myself are okay together. I know some people eat even the skins, but I find it too rough, and it's probably going to be difficult to digest as well, so I prefer to peel it. I'm gonna do the same with the other half. It's bigger, and this is where I think the seeds are hiding. Like, I never really buy pumpkins. If somebody gives it to me, I take it, and I'm grateful for that, but I usually don't go like out of my way to buy a pumpkin. This was actually from my garden. It grew last year, which is really nice. You can actually eat the pumpkin seeds. I just don't need it at the moment. I have so many pumpkin seeds in my fridge. It looks like it's still, you know, juicy. Look at this color. It's so bright orange. You know, orange color usually is good for your eyes. They have a lot of beta carotene, which turns into vitamin A, which is something that we need to be healthy. It's good for your immune system. It's good for a lot of things. So we should eat different kind of orange things. We should actually eat, you know, the whole rainbow of all these vegetables and fruits. We shouldn't just eat one thing and be good. You know, you gotta eat a variety, right? Today is gonna be a super hot day, so it's really nice to have some yummy, cooling, refreshing dishes. If you ever wanted to try to eat all raw, now is a good time. While it's summer, at least it's summer here in New York. So yeah, make sure and maybe try it now, because right now, there's an abundance of fruits and vegetables and everything. Now is the best time to eat raw. And it's hot, so you're not going to be cold, not like, during winter, it might be harder for people. Okay, let me get rid of this. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and kind of slightly pre-chop this. And stay tuned, because I'm going to show you in the next video, which is coming up really soon, right after this video. Hopefully, if I'm finished editing everything, because I'm doing everything myself. That's why my videos take a little bit longer. I don't have a cameraman or editor or anybody, so, and I like to edit my videos because it's fun for me, so that's why I do this. And I really want to spread the word, guys, because it's horrible to see how many people are walking around like zombies, unfortunately, and they don't seem to know that there is another way. They just eating pills and continue eating what they eating and hope for the best. So I don't know how that actually makes any sense, but yeah, like, some people are changing things, but a lot of people don't want to change. They seem to be okay. I don't know. So I just wanted to kind of spread the word, and I just want to inspire people to eat healthier, because there is a way. There is a way to heal. Our bodies are super intelligent machines, and if we keep on pouring something else into them instead of some good quality fuel, right, they're not gonna run for long, or they're gonna start falling apart. And no, this is not supposed to be like this. I truly believe in the power of our bodies healing themselves, basically, because if you give the right tools, they will heal. You don't have to rely on all kinds of other external, medications and all those things. Just give the right fuel. Anyway, okay, so I prepared this pumpkin right here. All right, I'm just gonna set aside. Okay, guys, so here is my mini meal prep. Well, it's not mini, it's good for the next few days. And in the next video, I'm going to show you what I'm going to make out of all of this, or some of this. But basically, so just to recap, here's what we have here. Walnut meat here, and then we got our lime juice, our lemon juice, and we have our jalapeno peppers here. It's nice to add to whatever you make. I have some of this parsley. I actually got it from the outside and quickly chopped it. I forgot to film it. But anyway, this is some parsley. I like to have it as, garnish or in some salad. It's delicious. And of course, all of our, carrots, different cuts we have. We have like julienne style and just shredded and super shredded. I don't even know all the names of that. And of course, we have bell peppers, and we have some cabbage. And this is our broccoli here that we're going to use in some recipes soon. I'll show you. What else? Of course, we have our fruits, our delicious watermelon and our cantaloupe or Tuscan melon, or whatever the names are. Anyway, all the melons. And of course, our orange juice, which, if my son is not going to drink it all, I'm going to probably... I like to have orange juice on hand, because I like to drink it, but I try to eat oranges on their own, but the juice I use in like my salad dressings and things like that. It's really, really delicious. Okay, so that's my little meal prep. And this whole thing, oh, I forgot. We also just cut this pumpkin, right? Of course, the squash, right? Don't forget the squash. I keep forgetting it. I've been forgetting you all winter. Anyway, we'll take care of this very soon, so stay tuned. So all of this prep, it took about 3 hours. But the good thing about this is that it's gonna last for a few days, different kind of meals. This is not just that's all I'm gonna eat for the next few days, because I'm gonna be adding couple of things here, couple of things there, couple of leaves here, couple of leaves there, and you know, that's just gonna be it's like my biggest helper. Like this kind of mini meal prep is like my base. Like I really like to have this available at all times. Obviously I change things as I go. Today I didn't have any zucchini or cucumbers, so it's like a lot of carrots today. Carrots and cabbage and broccoli and things like that. But yeah, so I vary it. Obviously I change it all the time. So yeah, this is what it looks like for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe and keep an eye on the next video, because it's going to be a really good one, because I'm going to show you all kinds of meals that I'm going to prepare out of all this. Okay, so definitely stay tuned. So anyway, that's it for this video. Don't forget to click on the like button, and I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.